The galaxy still needs its guardians.
Hello, we come in peace.
With Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 leaving fans buzzing, the question on everyone's mind is, what's next for our favorite band of cosmic misfits? As James Gunn's trilogy comes to a close, the tantalizing glimpse of a new Guardians team in the finale sparks hope for a potential Volume 4. While Gunn's departure from the DCU may seem like a roadblock, Marvel Studios has a knack for expanding trilogies into enduring franchises. Just look at Thor's journey or the upcoming Spider-Man 4. So could the Guardians of the Galaxy follow suit? With Marvel's track record of success, the possibilities are as infinite as the cosmos themselves. So, will Guardians of the Galaxy 4 happen? Updates on a potential Volume 4 have been scarce, and James Gunn himself has hinted that it may not be on the cards. Marvel Studios has remained tight-lipped, neither confirming nor denying the sequel's development. But in the ever-expanding Marvel Cinematic Universe, silence doesn't necessarily mean the end of the road. With countless loose ends to tie up and new characters being introduced across various MCU projects, there's still plenty of room for the Guardians to soar again. Gunn's stance on the matter adds another layer of intrigue. While he may not be helming the next installment, he's expressed his desire for another filmmaker to carry the torch and continue the Guardians' epic saga. And let's not forget the box office success of Volume 3, raking in a whopping $850 million. With numbers like that, it's hard to ignore the financial allure for Marvel to revisit the beloved cosmic crew.
I gotta go with the man, Garth Brooks.
The Carpenters do not have a single bad song.
Adrian Belew, both solo and his work with King Crimson.
In light of Disney's recent shift in Marvel releases, focusing on the most financially promising ventures, the odds may be in favor of a Guardians comeback. So while the future of Volume 4 remains uncertain, the galaxy may not have seen the last of Star-Lord and company after all. With the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy 4, fans are eager to see which familiar faces will return and who will join the cosmic crew. The post-credit scene of Guardians 3 teased a new lineup, featuring some beloved characters alongside fresh additions. Leading the charge are Rocket Raccoon, voiced by the talented Bradley Cooper, and the lovable Groot, voiced by Vin Diesel. Joining them is Kraglin, portrayed by Sean Gunn, who brings his unique charm to the team. The lineup also includes Phyla, played by Kai Zen, and the recast Cosmo the Space Dog, now voiced by Maria Bakalova. But the roster wouldn't be complete without Blurp, voiced by D. Bradley Baker, even if his contribution seems minimal. While each member may have their own quirks and challenges to overcome, their combined strength and determination make for a formidable team. From Kraglin's journey to find confidence to Phyla's youthful spirit, there's no shortage of character development in store. As the new Guardians embark on their mission to protect the galaxy, fans can't help but wonder how they'll fare. Whether they continue their adventures in Guardians 4 or make appearances in other MCU projects like Avengers Secret Wars, one thing's for sure: this team is ready to take on whatever challenges come their way. With the upcoming Guardians 4, fans can expect a significant shakeup in the cast compared to the previous 3 movies. The likelihood of the Guardians Volume 3 cast returning appears slim, especially with Zoe Saldana and Dave Bautista expressing their readiness to move on from the MCU and their respective roles as Gamora and Drax. Both actors have openly suggested that Marvel either recast the roles or explore new avenues for the characters. The potential return of Karen Gillan as Nebula and Palm Clementieff as Mantis hinges on how satisfied they feel with the conclusion of their characters' arcs in Guardians 3. However, Bradley Cooper and Vin Diesel are more likely to return as the voices of Rocket and Groot, along with the new Guardians team. Of course, any new additions to the cast would need to be carefully chosen. Despite uncertainties surrounding Guardians 4, the ending of Volume 3 hints at the return of at least one original Guardian. Chris Pratt's legendary Star-Lord is set to make a comeback in the MCU, with his character ending up with his grandfather. How Star-Lord's story will unfold from here remains unclear. He could make his return in Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, or potentially star in his own Earth-centric spin-off, grappling with the transition from cosmic adventures to everyday life and eccentric neighbors. As Guardians of the Galaxy 4 looms on the horizon, the storyline remains shrouded in mystery. However, one compelling narrative thread to explore is how Rocket Raccoon navigates his newfound leadership role within the revamped team. With the weight of the original Guardians legacy resting upon their shoulders, the new roster must strive to uphold their name while facing off against formidable cosmic adversaries like the Universal Church of Truth and the Shi'ar Empire. These encounters will serve as crucibles, testing the cohesion and mettle of the team as they forge bonds and confront their own inner demons. Additionally, there's a tantalizing possibility that Star-Lord's retirement from the Guardians may not be as permanent as it seems. Chris Pratt's enduring appeal to MCU audiences suggests that his character's return could be on the cards, despite his attempts to leave the cosmic hero's life behind. While this potential storyline may raise eyebrows among some fans, Pratt's star power could make his involvement a significant draw for the film. Ultimately, Guardians of the Galaxy 4 promises to be an electrifying adventure filled with cosmic battles, personal growth, and unexpected twists that will keep audiences on the edge of their seats. With that said, Marvel Studios, known for strategic planning and meticulous scheduling, has yet to make an official announcement regarding the film's premiere. Historically, the franchise has seen August releases, initially considered risky but later elevated to coveted May slots due to the character's skyrocketing popularity. Considering this trend, the earliest feasible release window for Guardians of the Galaxy 4 would likely be in the spring of 2027, aligning with the launch of Phase 7 in the MCU. This timing would not only allow ample preparation and production for the film, but also position it strategically to introduce a fresh direction for the MCU following the events of Avengers: Secret Wars. Until Marvel Studios unveils its plans, however, fans will have to remain patient and keep their eyes peeled for any updates on the highly anticipated sequel's release. While the prospect of Guardians 4 is undeniably exciting, it's important to consider whether another solo film is truly necessary for the team's continued presence in the MCU. Rushing into a sequel just to maintain momentum could potentially undermine the depth and significance of Guardians Volume 3's impactful conclusion. Rather than hastily developing a new installment, integrating the new Guardians team into other MCU projects offers a more organic and nuanced approach. With the vast landscape of the MCU at their disposal, there are numerous opportunities for Rocket and the gang to make their mark beyond their own standalone films. Speculation suggests they may reappear in upcoming ensemble features like Avengers: The Kang Dynasty and Avengers: Secret Wars, adding depth and diversity to the ensemble cast. However, it's essential to acknowledge that Marvel Studios is juggling a multitude of franchises, both established and emerging. While Phase 7 plans remain undisclosed, Marvel head honcho Kevin Feige likely has a roadmap in mind, possibly extending into Phases 8 and 9. This extensive planning could delay the arrival of another Guardians installment, leaving fans eagerly anticipating any updates from Feige's camp. Ultimately, the fate of the Guardians remains uncertain until Marvel Studios unveils their official plans. While it's improbable that they'll fade into obscurity, the specifics of their future involvement in the MCU remains shrouded in mystery. For now, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4 seems to be on hold, awaiting its cue from the grand architect of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that wraps up today's discussion on the future of Guardians of the Galaxy in the MCU. Do you think another solo film is necessary for the Guardians, or would you prefer to see them integrated into other MCU projects? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on all things Marvel. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video. Keep those suggestions coming.